This is the Brand Fidelity Firewall by Verapagna, a pre-ship gate for a generated campaign creative. 12 holiday assets are queued for a premium brand, and nothing ships until each one is measured against the brand book. On-brand and compliant assets clear automatically. Everything else is stopped, with the exact failing measurement. The ground truth is a locked brand book, a palette of Pantone colors, each with an exact delta E tolerance. Lumiere Crimson is PMS 484, tolerance 3. A logo clear space rule of 24 pixels, approved fonts, and the markets whose disclosure law is known. The firewall never negotiates these values, and no model can override them. Press Run. 12 creatives enter the firewall at once, and each is scored live. A terminal-style trace types every step as the asset clears it. For every asset, the pipeline is the same. Read the real pixels for dominant color, logo, and font. Load the brand book. Measure 4 things: color difference in delta E, logo clear space, typography, and per market disclosure rules. Then a deterministic policy gate decides: clear, flag, or block. The batch resolves. 7 creatives auto-cleared to ship. 3 were blocked on a hard brand violation. 2 were flagged for a human. The headline is "The Review Burden Removed." The 7 clean assets ship with no human touch. Select a cleared creative to trace it. Read the artwork, load the brand book, measure against it. Color, logo, and typography all pass, disclosures compliant. The gate returns pass, and a Brand Fidelity Certificate is ready. Now the asset that matters. This social cut looks like a normal red, but the dominant hero color measures delta E 7.12 against Lumiere Crimson, where the tolerance is 3. That is off-brand, and it is a hard block. The wrong red never ships. This is the whole point. A generic perceptual hash baseline, the concrete stand-in for a generic similarity score, rated this same asset 0.97 on brand. On that number, it would have shipped. Real color science caught what a similarity guess cannot: your specific Pantone red, not a competitor's. The second block is geometry, not color. This banner's logo has 11 pixels of clear space, where the brand rule requires 24. Its crimson is a perfect delta E of 0, so the color is fine. The cramped logo still blocks it. The third block is the law. This asset ships AI-generated content into the EU with no Article 50 machine-readable disclosure label. The pixels can be flawless. A missing required disclosure is still a hard block. Compliance is a gate, not a suggestion. 2 assets are not blocked, but not cleared either. This one carries an AI-generated human face. The firewall does not bluff a verdict. It flags it for human authenticity sign-off, a governance call that holds at any model quality. The last one targets Japan, a market outside the brand book's coverage. The disclosure law there is unknown, so the firewall marks it outside coverage and routes it to legal. It is never falsely cleared. The deterministic gate is not the only read. On every asset routed for review, Claude adds a live creative director note through a local bridge, grounded in the same measurements. It explains, in brand terms, why the asset was flagged or blocked. It is advisory only. It never overrides the verdict. Every run exports a Brand Fidelity Certificate for the whole batch. 58% auto-cleared. 7 cleared, 3 blocked, 2 flagged, and 1 violation caught by delta E that a generic similarity score missed entirely. Underneath is the trust invariant, enforced by plain code that sits outside any model. No asset with a hard failure is ever cleared or flagged. The certificate lists every creative, its verdict, and the deciding reason. Every value here is reproducible from the asset pixels and the locked brand config. This is the governance layer that sits above the generators. It measures what they produce and decides what is safe to ship at any model quality. The Brand Fidelity Firewall, from Verapagna, building true intelligence. If AI-generated creative carries real brand and legal risk for you, we would welcome a conversation.